guys, it's Ashley coming at you again. Now it looks like we're in a place like London. I'm looking at this double-decker bus here. But anyhow, why am I in London? Well, because thanks to social media, So Now What has spread across the world. You can follow us on Twitter at SoNowWhat211. On Instagram, you can follow ministry_minded1. On Facebook, YouTube. It's blowing up. It's crazy. What is this and why? Well, this is a program dedicated to the advancement of our youth. And how are we going to advance our youth? I want to put on these awesome programs, events, seminars that are going to teach them, these workshops where they can really understand on their level things that affect them in their life and how to be successful and happy and positive to overcome the things that they think are what they have to deal with for the rest of their life. To give them a new perspective, a paradigm shift in their mind frame. That's what we're trying to do. And so the events I'm trying to plan, I'm thinking like, world big. I'm thinking about like, let's call the Q and reserve some space, or let's get Oprah to be the keynote speaker. I want somebody who has overcame something or a hero of some type. And right now, because So Now What is still in its early stages, we don't really have it like that. These people think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, Oprah's coming to our community. But I started thinking about people and their stories, and everybody has a story. And so it doesn't have to be an A-lister. Now there's 4 of me because I need y'all to hear me. Every single one of you in my community and beyond have a story. You are all hero in some form. Okay? You don't believe me? What about to the girl who lost her mom at a young age? It affected your life forever. And now, even in your 20s, you still are suffering. And some 12-year-old who's being disrespectful and going through some hormonal changes and thinks their mom is the worst needs to hear your story. They need to know that they should appreciate and respect their mom because they could wake up tomorrow and not have one. They need to know how you feel. To the recovering alcoholic and drug addict, every single time you walk past a liquor store and ignore that phone call from those people, and you know what people I'm talking about, you are being my hero. I've never suffered from that before, so I can't speak on that, but you can, because there's somebody here trying marijuana for the first time, trying cocaine for the first time, thinking it's cool to try heroin for the first time, who needs to hear your story of what you've been through. I can't speak on that. Now, I have been addicted to food, and I can speak on what it's like growing up being obese. To the person who is happy and successful with a family now, I see your scars. And I know that wasn't always the case. I need you to talk to this middle schooler who thinks suicide is their only option, because I know that you lined up the pill bottles and you contemplated on which one you're going to swallow first. And I know that you were abused and neglected, and that you were talked down upon so much that you became numb to anything, and so you ran a razor blade across your skin just to feel anything. They need to know that that doesn't last always, and that there's hope and there's options, and that suicide isn't one of them. They need to hear that from you, because I can't speak on that. To the single mom, you're 40 and you got laid off from the only job you've ever had. So now you have to go back to school, and the same people that are sitting next to you are the same age as your kids. I need them to see you in your cap and gown, because I need them to be encouraged that it's okay, that there's still options, and that if you can do it, then I can do it too. I need the person who was in a gang to come up and tell these little boys what it's like. They think they're hard. They don't know what it was like to grow up in the streets when you were growing up in the streets. That's why you're stopped now, because you got shot, and it wasn't nothing but the grace of God that kept you. And so you changed your life around, but you still can't get a job because of your record. That people, even though they say they're not judgmental, are going to judge you based on your past, no matter what good you try to do. You need to help these kids so they don't make the same mistakes. I need all of you. You are all my heroes. I can't speak on those things. I don't need a $1 million artist to come and tell these people that. I need every single day people to come and tell our youth that. This is the generation that is going to take over. We need to empower them. We need to give them something more positive to post, to look at. We need to put some good stuff into their minds, into their eyes, into their hearts, so that good stuff comes back out. And that when we are old and can't take care of ourselves, we can stand confident knowing that we helped build a stronger, better generation that we won't be afraid to leave behind. I need you. But they need you more. Your life is so crazy and dramatic, it could be a Lifetime movie. Bestseller, break the internet kind of deal. And everybody needs to see it. You may not have ever had a platform before, but I'm giving you one right now. I need you. Inbox me, message me, at me, tweet me, text me, call me. I don't care. Get a hold of So Now What. There's more than just one person behind this program. Everybody is. Who is on my board? Look in a mirror. You are. So my only question is if you're ready to see change. What are you doing? I need you to start thinking about this. You know what's inside of you. You know what you can offer this world. You already know the question I'm going to ask you. So now what?